The safety of yourself and your passengers on board your boat is paramount. So it's important that we have the right safety gear for them and they know how to use it when need be. It's pointless to have all your safety gear locked away in a hatch somewhere, and when the emergency does arrive, unfortunately, it's too much of a hassle to get it out or you just can't get to it. Perhaps the hatch is locked. So before you go out in a boat, unlock all your hatches, make sure the safety gear is accessible. And if you've got new people on board your boat, show them how to use it. Have a little life jacket drill. This is how we put our life jackets on. So that's one of the options that you can do. Now, these particular type of life vests are quite bulky, and to wear one of them all the time is an absolute hassle, and people don't, and that's half the problem. So rather than have one of those, perhaps you should contemplate one of these. And this is a Stormy Australia buoyancy vest. It can be worn all the time. It's nice and free. You can fish, you can move your arms about. Fantastic. More importantly, it's on you when something happens, and that's the whole idea. When the laws are passed in Queensland very shortly, you'll be required to wear one of these when crossing a river mouth bar going out to sea. It's already in law in New South Wales, and there's laws currently happening in Victoria and laws already enforceable in Tasmania. So look to the future. The good thing about these is that they're very tough. They can be easily worn while you're towing kids around on the back on surf skis and sea biscuits and the like. And also they take up very minimal storage space. Another fantastic little safety feature is one of these Paynes Wessex safety grab bag. Your boat rego's on the front, and inside all your flares go, other bits and pieces. I carry all sorts in mine. I've got my V-sheets, but also I carry a small personal EPIRB. You can have a large EPIRB or small. They're both quite legal to carry, and this particular unit can sit on my belt while I'm fishing, just in case I happen to end up over the side. Waterproof torches, flares, all the other bits and pieces, all from Paynes Wessex, all tucked away in a grab bag. So when you're on the way out on the water, perhaps going out into big seas, get your grab bag out of the hatch and slip it up somewhere so you can grab it when you need it. Another piece of important equipment which is optional in your safety gear lineup is a sea drogue or a sea anchor. And what it is a parachute type arrangement that you put over the front of your boat and you tie the rope off onto the bow. And what that does is that if you are broken down and you're drifting at sea in big winds or big running currents, it actually keeps the bow of your boat into those seas, and that stops you taking waves over the side. We're going to deploy that shortly in the water and show you how it flares out, but it's a really handy piece of gear, and especially if you want to have a fish. Nothing like being in super deep water, perhaps too deep to anchor, and you want to drift fish the bottom, put your sea anchor out and away you go. This one here is a Para-Anchor. It's made in Australia, so support your Australian manufacturers, and you can buy one to suit all sorts of boats right up to prawn trawlers.